my name is Nick Axon. This is my channel Dad Bod Fitness, and I've started this channel to document my journey as I'm trying to lose weight and get back into great shape in preparation for having my first child. Now, I'm filming this on a Thursday morning, and this past Monday, I had one of the scariest experiences of my life. So Monday, my girlfriend and I were driving across town to go to a family event, and we got rear-ended. Now, before we continue, everybody's fine. Nobody was hurt. The biggest issue predominantly so far seems to be that my lower back and neck have been a little stiff, but other than that, everything is good, and most importantly, the baby's fine. Now, because we got rear-ended, we weren't really sure how much pressure the seatbelts might have put across my girlfriend, applying any pressure to the baby. So as soon as the officer cleared us from the side and I had exchanged information with all the other drivers, gotten the case number, all that good information, lots of pictures, we rushed over to the emergency room. Once we got there, we were able to get my girlfriend taken care of. We were immediately set up towards the triage section with the specialists, where we were able to have my girlfriend monitored for the next 4 hours. So I guess the big concern at that point is making sure that everything with the placenta is okay and that there's nothing going on causing early contractions, resulting in unexpected and immediate C-sections. Now, before we got to the hospital, trying to make sure that my girlfriend and the baby were fine was very scary. Even though there were no major issues, it was still a lot to deal with and a lot to manage. On top of it just being a car crash. Now, one of the first things that was done when we got to the hospital was to check the baby's heart rate. Everything was great there. And then after my girlfriend was done being monitored, we got the okay from the doctor. We were able to go home. It was like 11 o'clock at night. The baby was moving. Everything that we could want to have been going well was going well. So that's really good, and we feel a lot better about that. Okay, so we've talked about all those important things with the baby. That's the big primary concern. Let's talk about what's going on with my goals and my fitness, because that's again kind of the whole point of this, is to be able to document my journey so that other dads or parents have more information they can use to help get in better shape and to just be better for their kids. So later today, it'll have been a total of 72 hours since the crash. Today's probably gonna be the last day that I take off from working out. I've not done anything at all the last couple days, just to make sure that I'm not aggravating my back in any way and that things continue to rest and recover. So far, it's felt pretty good. When I woke up this morning though, my lower back was incredibly stiff, and I think I might have just been sleeping in kind of a weird position. So later I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching, some mobility work, nothing crazy, nothing intense, and hopefully that's gonna loosen up the muscles and everything in my back, because it hasn't been a huge concern. It just has been something that I've been monitoring. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, Friday morning, I'll actually be able to get a good workout in, because the weekend before I was making great progress. Now the last, 2 weeks, I had filmed some other content and stuff that I wanted to share and post in terms of documenting this journey, but I'm still learning how to balance my time and everything to prioritize the YouTube channel and the videos, and I didn't do a good job at scheduling all that out. And now post car crash, that information just seems pretty worthless, and I have no desire to really do anything with it. But I was starting to notice that I was getting a whole lot stronger. I added 20 pounds to my overhead press, and then the weights that I have here in my garage cap out at 215, but I was getting to the point where I was consistently using 215 for my rows, deadlifts, bench press, all sorts of stuff. And it felt great to start feeling really freaking strong again. Big downside of that though is, even though I was getting way stronger, my weight was fluctuating still between like 311 and 313. Considering I'm getting a whole lot stronger, I'm not too stressed about, but the goal hasn't changed. I'm still trying to drop down to 200 pounds, and that's just kind of demoralizing to see for so long, because I've been going after this goal for several months now, and my weight hasn't changed really at all, which is so weird because I've gotten so much stronger. Like when I first started this goal and I did my overhead press, I was using 95 pounds and that was about it. And on that exercise alone, I've added an obscene amount of weight. So it's very difficult to try and be able to take a step back and think that even though the weight on the scale is not changing, I am getting so much stronger and I'm making so much progress in other areas, it's just hard to not feel frustrated and to still appreciate all the accomplishments that I've made throughout this journey so far. But moving forward, I have a lot better idea of how to schedule my time, what I need to be doing, how to prioritize different things, and how to monitor my schedule so that I can not only get back to working out, but so that I can continue tracking everything that I need to be tracking, monitoring and filming these videos, and then being able to actually go through the process of editing and uploading them. I'm wanting to spend the next couple of days really taking care of myself and making sure that while I go through my workouts, everything is moving good and feeling good. And then next week, I want to start getting back to the regular uploads and actually being able to track this journey long term so that I have information to look back onto, but so that you or anyone else can have long-term information to see like how fast are things changing? What can you expect? What kind of things should you be doing or tracking? Because the whole point of everything that I've been tracking up until this point and that I'm going to continue tracking is so that I and you have information to look at when it comes to trying to better your health and lose weight that goes beyond just what a scale says. Because I know firsthand, it's freaking frustrating.